Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Your principal has joined. So audible, no, ma'am?
Yeah, ma'am. Audible.
Hi,
Good
ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
Ma'am, welcome.
Principal Dr. Maheshwari. And
Yeah,
ma'am,
ma'am.
this is Dr. Anjali Diwan from Gujarat IEEE section. And
Yes.
she is working in Marwari University as Associate Professor. So she's inaugurating today.
Yes, ma'am. Glad to connect you and warm welcome to our IT session. Thank
Thank you so much.
request of delivering the session.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
2 minutes, we'll start, ma'am.
Sure.
Hello, ma'am. Shall we start?
Sure, ma'am. I'm ready.
Ma'am, principal, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, yes. Good morning, one to all gathered here. A warm welcome to our principal, Dr. Maheshwari, and Dr. Anjali Diwan, the chief guest today to inaugurate this IEEE WAE Day celebrations. Now I welcome our principal, Dr. Maheshwari, to address the gathering and give a warm welcome to all. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. A happy morning to one and all present here. On behalf of Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology and the IEEE student branch at RIT, we express a warm welcome to everyone for this IEEE Women in Engineering Tech series, and a special warm wishes and welcome to our beloved Dr. Anjali ma'am from Marwadi University. She's a treasurer from IEEE Gujarat section. This woman in engineering, it's a movement, a mission, and most importantly, a commitment to empower women through thrive, lead, and innovate in world of technology and engineering. When we talk about this WIE, it is a global force where it comes under IEEE umbrella with a vision of inspire, engage, and advance women engineers and scientists worldwide. The statistics says that according to UNESCO, around 28% of the world's researchers are women. And particularly in India, we have 35% of STEM students are women, but 14% are only STEM professionals are women. It shows there is a deep down from education to employment. So these numbers tells us that we are making progress, but there is still a long way to go ahead. To every woman in this room, your voice matters a lot. Your ideas are very valid, and your potential is limit. And to the every men, we need your support as it is your very powerful one, and act as a mentor and be the change to make this world a change into a woman in engineering world. Over to you, ma'am. So let us build an engineering world with diversity in the norms and excellence where there is no gender bar. Over to you. Once again, thank you all.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, ma'am, for your motivational talk and for your kind words. Now, I take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest today, Dr. Anjali Diwan. And Dr. Anjali Diwan is an associate professor and head of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in Marwadi University, India. Her expertise lies in computer vision, machine learning, and deep learning, and she actively mentors students on interdisciplinary research and projects. She is And she has held several leadership roles within IEEE at the Gujarat section. And recently, he has gone to Singapore to participate in various conferences. And she has currently serves as a steering committee members of IEEE Gujarat section. Now, and she is also an ambassador of IEEE Data Port for collaborative innovation. In addition to her academic and professional roles, she also mentors and supports startups contributing to the growth of early stage innovation and entrepreneurial initiatives. So rightly, we have called the right person for this day on this occasion. So as I said earlier, right from today, we have planned a lot of activities till 7th of July. Many industrial visits and visits to the rural areas, schools, and then webinars, seminars, and workshops, and some hackathons for our faculty members. So we are once again, on behalf of our IEEE student branch and our management, principal, faculty members, I extend my warm welcome to you, ma'am. Let us start our session today. Thanks, ma'am.
Very good morning to one and all, especially to Lalita ma'am and Principal ma'am. I'm really honored to be here. It's my honor to join as a speaker in this 1 week long webinar, which your student branch had planned on the special occasion of WIE. So Rajlakshmi Institute of Technology looks very active in organizing this event, the way Anita madam pursued me for this talk. Let me tell you few things about WIE. Actually, WIE is always a powerful symbol of innovation, inclusion, and inspiration. I'm a member of WI since you can say almost 14 years. It not only celebrates the contribution of women in science and technology, but it opens door for future leaders and change maker in the field. So I was also among one of you when I joined WI without knowing much about it. But I thought, let's see what can I get from this. Maybe I'll be able to connect with other women leaders in the world or a country. And my first visit as a WI member was to attend an event at Chennai. So I still remember vividly in 2014, I was in Chennai, first time was traveling to attend a WI event. That event was specifically for WI. So Madras section is always very active to support women in engineering. I'm also very much enthusiastic about this 1 week long sessions, which your student branch and your mentors have planned. Definitely, you're going to discuss about lots of different technical aspect of it. But let me share one small thing with you, which we generally don't know, or sometimes we are not aware about. That WI supports lots of activities other than organizing talks and all. Like recently, one group of student, as Madam mentioned, I was in Singapore for a conference. And I'll tell you, in that conference, one faculty and one student visited on WI grant. It was Women in Sensor. One person got Women in Sensor support grant, which was a travel support for the conference to show her work in the conference. So she got from that. I also received travel support from WI headquarter for attending a conference a few years back. So in this way, we can get different kind of supports from WIE as a faculty, as a student, as a office bearer of student branch or WI affinity group. We can write for project grants. We can write for conference support. So there are different kind of supports available which you can avail from the WI. Other than the core WI, there are other communities which support women. For example, those who work in the censor and they are a member of censor council, those can apply for a women in censor grant, as I told you. Similarly, other societies also have support for the women in their own field. So we should explore and try to talk with others, get this information, and try to get involved in this. So again, I would like to thank you, the whole Sri Lakshmi Institute of Technology, Lalita ma'am, Madhvi ma'am, and all the students, each and everyone. Let's continue to break the barrier, change the stereotype, and create our own community where excellence knows no gender. Excellence is excellence, whether you're a girl or a boy, and we should support each other in order to get to achieve what is our dream in technology as well as in life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Very kind of you. Very rightly you said all the details. And again, we are very glad to be here. So today we are starting the first day celebration. That is, we are starting with a webinar on deepfake technology, evolution, ethics, and detection. So this is day one celebration. So this session webinar will be handled again by our chief guest, Dr. Anjali Diwan. So every day we are planned to collaborate with each department, and we have different centers in our college, Center of Excellence of Center of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science and like space technology, etc. So, and we have different clubs also. We have Women in STEM club.
Nice.
Yeah, Women in Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics. We have Wisdom Club and we have Tech Sparks Club. So, and the Yuva Club. So, different clubs are all we have. So I have planned to collaborate with each department and each club on each day. So till 7th, we have a lot of activities, events in our mind. So by all, with the cooperation and coordination of all our faculty members and students. So I think it all will go on a right path. So today we'll have that session, ma'am. Over to Anjali, ma'am, to start the today's
Thank
session.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Let me share my PPT. Is my PPT visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Okay. So once again, let's start our day with a discussion about a technology which is nowadays in very much in buzz, that is deepfake technology. We'll see the glimpse of it, what it is, how it evolved, how to detect a deepfake, and what are the ethical concerns regarding it. So, 1 minute. Okay. So already ma'am has talked about me. This is my journey as an individual, as a woman in technology. I started same as you from engineering college to software industry to academia, and now I'm pursuing my passion to connecting the with the students, faculties, and all. So this is the topics, I mean subtopics which we are going to discuss and talk about what it is. First of all, let me give you one glimpse of notable deepfake incidents. Many of us have, seen this incident on the news. So, as per official documents, in July 22, Kerala witnessed its first reported deepfake fraud case. And the victim was a 73-year-old man, Radhakrishna, and that scammer actually collected money around 40,000 from him, and it was like kind of thing which was never appeared in public before that. There was a very, well-known incident in 2018, long back, when Barack Obama, so deepfake video was surfaced and it was viewed by millions. And later on, when that video was analyzed, they got to know this is not authentic. This is not Barack Obama, because the features and other aspect of the video was analyzed and compared. And finally, it was concluded that actually this is a AI generated or artificially created video. There were some other incident which we have recently seen. PM Modi's different deepfake videos. PM Modi is one of the prominent victim, you can say, because multiple incident happened with his video. For example, his Garba video. Similarly, one fake incident happened where President Zelensky was, reportedly asking to surrender to its troop, and that video surfaced, and again it was detected that that video was not the authentic one. In this way, we can see that deepfake is actually harming not only the innocent people like us, but also in politics, celebrity, everyone is victim of this. And so in this way, many deepfake content surfaced over the period of time, and actually it grew very fast. So first, let's try to understand what is deepfake. So deepfake is a synthetic medium in which a person is, um, you know, it's the person's image or a video or audio is replaced or manipulated. So how it is replaced or manipulated? Using some kind of network like GANs, deep learning, different kind of deep learning technique, using artificial intelligence and etc. So basically the word deepfake actually evolved from the word deep learning and fake. So why deep learning and fake? Because deep learning technology is used to create this kind of videos, right? So how deepfake media is created? So basically deepfake media is created using AI algorithms like GAN, autoencoder, etc. So what exactly happening here? And what exactly it works? So in deepfake, either it is image, video, or an audio, certain part of the that data, it means whether it is image, so certain part of the face is manipulated. If it is a video, either a particular person is manipulated, or its face is manipulated, or its body gesture is manipulated. So how it happens? Basically, there are different aspects of deepfake. In one aspect, only certain part of the multimedia content is changed. In another aspect, altogether a new content is created. For example, taking samples of multiple faces, a new face is created, right? Uh, which doesn't exist. And we know that nowadays many social media profile pictures are AI generated. That person is actually doesn't exist. Eye of my eyes, madam's nose, principal ma'am's forehead, some other students, other facial features and hair, etc. They were all used to create one another person, which doesn't exist. So as you can see in this diagram, multiple, faces are taken as an input, and then they are gone through autoencoders. Then these features are, combined, and then some other person is created. Like maybe basic structure of my face is taken, and the major features are replaced by some other person's features. So I can create another person which is having basic face structure of mine, but features are different, which does not look like me. So this is one kind of deep fake, which is also known as face forensic or face manipulation, right? Then how many type of deep fake techniques are there? And you can say in how many ways artificial multimedia is created. So first kind of deep fake is image deep fake. Second type of deepfake is video deepfake, in which either the video sequence is manipulated, either certain frames are manipulated, or within a particular, a video sequence, one person is manipulated, right? The person's body may be replaced, face may be replaced, etc. Next and the third type, which is actually a bit difficult kind of deepfake, but slowly and gradually, thanks to the development in AI, nowadays it is, growing very fast, and this is known as audio deepfake. So in audio deepfake, your audio voice is replicated, but the content would be different. Okay. For example, right now my video is being captured, right? Our video is being captured. And whatever I'm speaking, if someone take the clip of this video, replace the words what I'm speaking, and synchronize the lip movement and generate some other content, right? Maybe some offensive words can be aligned with my lip movement, and then it can be reproduced as a my video, my thought, my views, etc. This is also happening nowadays a lot. Next is text deepfake or chat deepfake. deepfake. Text deepfake is also one of the thing which is readily, affecting the, you can say, publication industry or newspaper industry, where in online, digital platform, etc. And the most important, which is growing very fast within last 1.5 year or 2 years time span, and that is known as live deepfake. So what happened in live deepfake? Live deepfake can be a video type, live deepfake can be of audio type. So in audio live deepfake, what happened? Someone calls you like with, for example, I call my friend and I say that, okay, I met with an accident, my phone is broken. Can you send some money to this number? Because my voice is same, my friend may, immediately send it to that particular number. This kind of incident have been reported in India also, in Uttar Pradesh, MP, and Gujarat. Especially these regions are more having more, altered multimedia and cyber fraud and cyber crimes. UP is the on top most according to the statistics. So how they change it? So they change different aspect of that particular multimedia. For example, in case of voice, the pitch, signal, tone, and other footprint of individuality in the voice is actually created or trained using my voice sample only. The thing is that if someone want to mimic my voice, they have to have enough sample of my audio so that they can train a machine to generate other content in my tone or my voice. Okay, so this is the basic evolution of deepfake technology, and this is tremendous. We can say that initially it was, experimented in around 2014-15 when GAN was introduced, and within few years of time span, first celebrity face swap was happened. So in face swap, what they did, the body was belonged to someone else, and the face of the celebrity was copied and pasted. Right. So that was some that kind of not AI generated or not synthetically generated media, but it kind of swapping the face from the existing image. Then it came in 2018 when very good video was created, which was almost considered as original until unless it was, officially evaluated by the scientist working in the multimedia forensics that this particular video is AI generated or it is a fake video. It was around 2018, and within last 5 years, deepfake is growing like anything. From deepfake app, some of the app which was buzzed in the market in 2020 around, and those apps are Zao, Reface, etc., which give you in a flick of moment you can create a deepfake face swap, etc., for a particular person if you have a digital video or image with you. Then in 2022, fake Zelensky video was surfaced and so on. Now in 2025, we are, fighting with hyper realistic and real-time deepfake. And it is really difficult to identify or fight with real-time deepfake because we need that much, power and resource to evaluate the content. For example, someone is sent a video in your phone, but in your phone you don't have these kind of apps which can, detect and tell you whether this content is authentic or not. Until unless we go to somewhere we go to contact the government. Now government is having their own labs where they evaluate this kind of content and help the citizen. So basically, how deepfake work? So as I said in the earlier, different deep learning algorithms, especially GANs, generative adversarial networks, and autoencoders are used to create the deepfake media in the form of image, audio, etc. And for that, the first step is to collect the data. So you need multiple images, multiple video frames of a person if you want to create realistic image of that person in some other circumstances, right? So you should have enough sample. We know that the biggest, you can say, bottleneck, or you can say strength of the deep learning or deep neural networks are, if you have enough sample, you can create or get whatever kind of output you want. But if you don't have enough samples, it will malfunction. So to create a deep fake for someone, you need to have huge samples. Then you need to arrange those frames, to look into a particular thing. For example, I want to do the lip synchronization, right? So I have to focus on all the features of lip in the image, right? And there are different kind of technologies available, different kind of algorithms available, which work on the key points of the facial structure, and based on that, they locate the lip region, etc. And accordingly, they will create some more samples in order to get the outcome, right? So once your model is trained with enough number of samples, if you created enough number of discriminators so that you can evaluate each frames, now you can change the either face or a lip or eye blinking, anything of a particular person in order to create a outcome, targeted outcome. So this is the basic, you can say, step-by-step work. So the very first thing is collection of data, whether it is audio deepfake, video deepfake, or image deepfake. Then if it is a image deepfake or a video deepfake and you are working on the face region, so you have to identify the face only from all the data. Only the facial part you have to look into. And then you have to train the model on those faces. Then we have to do some kind of post-processing. For example, you can use RenSec, etc., to find out the outliers, remove those outliers, and then you can manipulate the face, change a particular aspect of the face, etc. So yes, we have already talked about different types. The very prominent type, which is actually used to you can say for celebrities, to manipulate the celebrity, or for political purpose, and even for normal people like us, because all of us are too much exposed with the social media. The most dangerous kind of deepfake, which was reported by many and which was used for the harassment, that is full body manipulation, where that particular generator or your particular model which you are using, it will work on the gesture of your body, your appearance, your pose estimation, motion, etc., and then create a video which is not real, right? So there are many cases reported to the government in many part of the world, where people are used the already available online content of individuals and use them for the dark web, like porn, children's porn, etc. And it is heavily used over there. Then another thing is lip synchronization. Lip synchronization is used to mitigate someone, especially in political scenario, where the video is created, the person is saying actually something else, and the other kind of things or words are embedded in that particular facial video clip, right? So the audio was changed. So by synchronizing the lips, by manipulating the lips movement and the audio content, a realistic audio with proper tone and voice pitch is created to create a false narration of the person. So around 21, 22, I mean, in my lab, many students are working on deepfake. So the first thing which I ask them to do is to note down the recent incidents. So one incident which actually caught my attention, especially being a mother, there was a child, YouTuber kind of person, very small in age, in around Europe, somewhere in European country. I don't want to mention that. So in some European country, and it was innocent video with talking something, and some person, they watched that video. They have embedded, a slangs and foul language in that kids video. So it was completely different from what the kid is saying, but lip was so synchronized that it looks real. And then they threatened their parents and demanded money. So this kind of incidents are happening because of the lip synchronization. Voice cloning also used, as I said, for the, extraction of money. If you get a call from someone, and the voice is same, you will not doubt, right? Until unless you're not aware about this. So there are many people in rural area, or you can say smaller cities. They don't know, even in big cities also, they don't know about the technology. Because we are in engineering field, we are working in this kind of environment, we are attending this kind of events. So we know this is happening. And nowadays, so voice cloning is also very much prominently used in India as well to extort money from the individuals. Uh, now let's see different generation techniques which is used for deepfake. So these are the, you understood what is the use, what is the purpose of generating deepfake, and what are the different techniques which is used nowadays. So as I told you, GAN was the first kind of network which is used to generate deepfake media. And when I started working with the deepfake, when I slowly and gradually got to know, when I was started working with the multimedia forensic, and then in deepfake, at that time I used to get sample videos or images that is, look like tempered. They look like not authentic. So by looking into it, you can guess that, okay, this is not authentic. But nowadays, the kind of content is coming, it is beyond discrimination from the naked eye. So you cannot just say by just looking into this that whether it is having some authentic, whether this particular image or media is authentic, or whether it is actually forged and generated by AI. So nowadays, models are so fine-tuned that you can easily get the unaltered kind of looking content. So GAN was the one thing. It gives high quality outputs through competitive learning. Here, generators, discriminator, and adversarial training is used to create the content. The generator create the synthetic media. Discriminator basically distinguish real from the fake. And adversarial training is used to iterative improvement of the content. And the same models are also used, GAN, diffusion network, VAE's transfer model also for the reverse work. It means generation as well as detection. So again, when people started able to, identify the media which is generated through GAN, then diffusion models surfaced. So in diffusion model, what they do is they add some noise in the training data. So why adding noise? Those who work in the image processing, they know that when we capture an image, by default, there are certain noise added in the image, right? In the digital image. This noise could be because of the device we are using, because of the storage we are using. So a different pattern of noise is there in authentic or real media, right? Whether it is audio, video, or images. So but when we generate from the AI, there won't be any noise. That was the first thing which we used to, or the, research community used to look into what is the distribution pattern of the noise in the media. So when there is no, natural pattern in the noise, then we can identify this is the generated media. So what they do, they started diffusing the model. It means they started adding the noise in the training data. So by adding the noise in the training data, what they are doing, they are creating an image or a video where noise pattern is already embedded in it. So they are trying to make the media look like authentic while they are AI generated, right? So they are basically hiding the footprint of tampering in the media by adding noise in it. So what we can do, we can first of all try to, denoise it, and then we look into the different pattern in the noise, and we try to get the output from it when we are defending it. So it requires, but this kind of diffusion models require stable training, and it gives us superior quality. Then variation autoencoders, we know that autoencoders are very much used in deep learning, different things. It is also used for creating deepfake generation as well as detection. So here the maps are input with the latent space, and then the compression is done. Okay, so other than noise, the second part of the thing or the footprint in the image is compression. So there is some kind of compression footprint is there in any media, right? So when you are clicking a digital photo and you are storing in your laptop, or suppose you are uploading in your some social media or somewhere, so what will happen, they compress it according to their own algorithm if you're uploading in social media. So that compression is again one thing in the image which can be studied to find out whether that image is authentically created or whether it is artificially generated. So basically autoencoders are used to create this kind of media. Then transformer based models are there. They are most superior context and multimodal synthesis kind of models. It requires high processing power, and this particular kind of models are used to integrate, audio, video, and image together, right? Audio and video, both the things of the, matlab, like in video sequence, we have image as well as audio, right? So both the things are manipulated simultaneously. Earlier, it used to do, either they could, manipulate one thing and manipulate other thing kind of thing. So using this multimodal thing, they can use long range of different model combinations which can be used to audio video cross model integration so that they can get the better outcome. So now basically the same deep learning approach which is used for creation, they are also used in some way to find out the detection, right? Detection process. So basically, if you want to categorize right now deepfake detection frameworks, so you can categorize in two ways. One is single model detection, second is multi-model detection. So either you can use a single model to identify the alteration in the media, whether that media is synthetically generated, whether some part of the media is forged, etc. Or you can have a multi-model detection. So in multi-model detection, now first requirement is having high processing power, right? But advantage is high accuracy, robustness compared to the single model. It is very much robust against different kind of attacks, or comprehensive analysis can be done using multimodal detection because we have integrated multiple data streams and modalities to find out or to analyze the content and then work on it. So obviously, multimodal is better when we want to address that. Then what are different other advanced techniques? This is the one way. Second is in which you can basically, try to find out whether the content is, deep fake or artificially generated or manipulated in some way. The first thing is facial movement analysis. Second thing is forensic analysis. Facial movement analysis already I discussed, blink, lip synchronization, find out the facial landmarks, head to face pose estimation, because, there is some particular metric around our face. We can include that to identify that content is AI generated or not, or that face is manipulated or not. Then forensic analysis is very simple, same as and detailed oriented, like analyzing each and every pixel of the data. So when you have a digital media in front of you, you can analyze different pixel level, different aspect of it, right? It means the global information of the pixel. It means what is the relationship of pixel or set of pixel around that particular pixel, or local information of the pixel, right? Then compression artifacts. So when we compress any media or any normal photograph we are clicking, and then we are compressing it, so their pixel ratios with respect to each other, that is compressed in a specific way. And we know that there is a specific technology behind it. We know very well JPEG compression is called as lossless compression when there are certain pixel losses, but that specific pattern they follow when we compress it, right? So in forensic analysis, we look into that relationship between the pixels when it is a compressed media, whether that compression is following the particular pattern or not, etc. Then the new kind of thing that is known as AI-based detection, it basically utilizes machine learning algorithms, models, convolution neural network, transformer architecture, ensemble method, etc., and work on the adversarial training. So training the data, based on the training, we are trying to identify whether the media is forged or not. And the fourth and the last thing is embedding watermark. We know that watermarks are embedded so that we can preserve certain content or integrity of the content, so that we could know that there is no manipulation done on the content. So we know that there are invisible watermarks can be added in image, video, text, audio, etc. Nowadays, ChatGPT is also embedding digital watermarks so that the content can be easily identified that it is generated from the AI tool, right? So watermark are one thing which is used for detection of the deepfake. We can go back if content is there. We can look into it whether there is some watermark or some blockchain verification is there, or some cryptographic signatures are there or not. And based on that, we can find out the authentication. So after knowing different techniques, the question occurs is why it is important to address deepfake. So basically, to minimize the misinformation, because deepfake nowadays is used highly for creating false narrative, to creating propaganda, to influence public opinion, and to hinder the democratic process. It may create some critical concerns as a country, as a nation, or in general for companies, for anyone and everyone. Second is it is highly, or you can say it is severely manipulating the privacy. So deepfake, as I told you briefly, it is used for pornography, it is used for identity theft, to damage the reputation of an individual, etc. Then fraud and cyber crimes, definitely, due to text manipulation, due to real-time deepfake of audio and video, due to audio manipulation, lots of fraud, financial frauds, etc. are happening, voice phishing, etc. And the last one is erosion of social trust. So we used to read, seeing is believing, right? Now we cannot say that seeing is believing, because you never know what is in front of you. It is actual truth or it is generated or created. to give a false narration of something. So it is damaging the social trust. It is damaging the overall media skepticism, institutionals, some evidence in the court, etc. So it can be used anywhere and everywhere, and it is definitely going to hurt the social trust on seeing is believing. But is there any other way by which we can use deepfake? So as every coin is having two sides, this technology can also be used very well on different good aspect. For example, education and training. So this can be used for creating some simulation, some realistic, a realistic kind of media which can be used for training purpose. For example, medical. So in medical, surgical operations and many things are there which should be taught to the students in a detailed way. And for that, real looking videos can be created. This is also used for research and research purpose. This can be used for different good aspect as well as different, malicious aspect as well as like creating art and gaming. So we can create very good gaming environment using deepfake because it looks like original. It looks like something real. So these are the things which is connected with the deepfake. Now, what are the ethical concerns in deepfake technology? So violation of privacy, like for example, someone's photo is manipulated in such a way that it doesn't look appropriate. It can create someone's psychological harm. It is used for spreading misinformation, which can lead to any kind of rift. For example, nowadays many countries are having war, and we are getting different kind of media post available, which having not actual authenticity. There are so many among all the media. There are so many videos surface which is not accurate, which is basically created using deepfake. So the most important ethical aspect is it is eroding trust on seeing and believing. So now we cannot trust what we see. So that is the most critical aspect of this deepfake technology. So with this, I would like to say there are few different kind of data sets available. Those who want to work in the deepfake direction, these are the data sets, very prominently used data set for deepfake research work. Face Forensic Plus, it is having huge number of videos and images. Celeb DF dataset. This Deep Forensic 1.0 is the new dataset. Face Forensic is old dataset. It is they created in 2019 around, and they have huge number of data which you can use for training purpose. Deeper Forensic 1.0 is comparatively new data set, but it is also having a significant amount of videos. From that video, you can get the image frames which you can further use for training your model. So these are certain data set which you can use in research if you want to do something in this. What are the current challenge in this direction in which you can actually focus on if you want to really work on the deepfake? First thing, realism in the deepfake has increased abruptly. It means now it is very difficult to identify that content is actually deepfake or not, because footprint of tampering is almost negligible. Okay. Second challenge is lack of generation across the data set. It means right now still we are struggling with addressing different kind of forgery in by one algorithm. So now we have independent algorithm for different type of forgery, right? So the journal algorithm which can address multiple forgery is the challenge which people are working on. Then there are different, adversarial technique you can utilize to identify more than one challenge to club more than, to try to address multiple challenges. And the fourth and the last thing, which is actually difficult to get a real time deepfake detection. So can I make an app which I can install in my mobile to identify if I receive any video or image, whether it is deepfake or original? So right now, there are so many platforms available for this, but still real-time detection is difficult. For example, if security footage is, continuously going on in airport, and I want to see that in between someone is the intruder through the network, they have changed the media. So in a real time, that update should be, cached that, okay, something is fishy in this. So this kind of real time explanation of detection is one of the biggest challenge. So what technologies you can look into for future direction? Blockchain verification, you can look into AI watermarking, you can look into the cross model detection, you can train your cross models to find out that multimedia, whether that it is affected by deepfake or not. And the fourth one is explainable AI. Can we include explainable AI, which you can, include explainable AI to find out particular content is deepfake or not. So overall, this is one of the very interesting domain, and it is very fast changing domain. So today you are working on one model and you will get to know that the better deepfake version of the data is already available, and you have to work on your model again so that you will be able to address the challenge which is coming up next. So this is very fast changing domain. You can look into this if you are a deep learning AI enthusiast, and you can look into this particular aspect of multimedia. So thank you so much. And let me know if you have any queries, if you have any doubts, because I'm keeping interactive session more so that we can talk more about it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Very nice, really very informative session. So many participants are watching in YouTube live session, so they cannot chat
So
now. Maybe
okay,
in
so
WhatsApp.
ma'am, if possible, can you send me in this chat box some of the questions which I can address them? Because I think in chat box, if you want to post
Questions, maybe they can type it in chat box. If you have any queries.
in case you have any queries, we can you can post on the chat box so that I can answer them.
Yeah. Any questions, if any queries are there, you can type there in the chat box. The session is very informative and very interesting, very new things, and it, gave a path to new projects and new ideas. It actually induced a lot of new ideas in my mind itself. So I think even for the budding engineers, so it would have paved a lot of way to do more projects and to more research in this particular area. So any questions? Anybody typing? Any questions are there? In chat box, you can type. By the meantime, you can just maybe say a few words about WIE, ma'am. Maybe we can motivate the students.
Okay. So the first and the most important thing which every student should know, whether you are a student member or graduate student member, you can become member of WIE for free. It is chargeable for us faculties, but not for the students. Yes, it is free and it is for both the gender. It means whether you are a girl or a boy, you can become part of WIE. Also, all the grants are not specific to the women's only. If a team of boy students want to get a project support, they can contact or they can apply for that. If a team of boys and boys combination is there and they want some kind of project support, they can definitely apply. As for faculties, there is WI Family Care Grant is there, in which you can get, if you have dependent in your family and you want to go for some conference in India or outside India, you can apply for family grant support, where they will give you travel support and stay support up to certain limit. Of course, there is some set limit available, and within that limit, you can avail, or you can reimburse all the expenses you are doing, like your airfare, your hotel stay, etc. Right? So that is another thing which you can get. Of course, there are so many projects. As a student branch chapter, also you can apply for certain support grant when you are organizing an event. So you can apply for funding for organizing event at your place, at your student branch from the WIE. So that is one thing which you should definitely utilize, because many other I have seen when I'm working on various roles in IEEE. Sometimes I judge the applications also in different platforms, not WIE, on different other sub unit of IEEE, and I saw that people outside India are more open to ask for grants. We hesitate. We think that, okay, our event is not that big. We should not ask. My project is not that big. How could I ask? So we should not think in this way. We should try to give as much as possible. Try to get something. What will happen? Max to max, you will get some comments that, okay, next time you do that. But most of the time, I have noticed when you try, you will definitely get something from WIA. What other thing you can do, being a member of IEEE and WIE? So if you are an IEEE member, you can, and a society member, because madam has mentioned about data port also. So you can get very realistic data sets and well curated data set from the data port. So as a student, you are downloading data from GitHub or Kaggle, etc. In place of that, you should try to get it from the data port. You will even able to connect to the contributor of the data, because all the information of that person is available on the portal. So if you have some queries, if you want to do some collaborative work, you can reach out to them, you can write them, you can drop a message to them that, okay, I have your data set, I want to work on this. What are the aspect of it? You can talk about that, right? So being an IEEE member, you can do that also. So these are the things which you can look into while you are talking about IEEE. So IEEE is huge tree having lots of branches, and you can hop into one another branch to get as much as benefit for the technology, for yourself, for your institution, everywhere.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, we have some questions. As you are in Zoom link, I'm saying
Yes,
the
ma'am.
YouTube link and telling the question.
Okay,
This is
ma'am.
Ramya Selvarajan from KGISL Institute of Technology, Coimbatore. She's asking how deepfakes are used in political manipulation.
Yes, so deepfake are one of the biggest use of deepfake is political manipulation. As I've given you some examples at the beginning, they are used to create false narrative of the incident. False kind of images will surface. The fake videos of you have seen some leaders. You have seen they are talking about something which they never talked about. For example, the very first incident in 2018. Of Barack Obama to the current president of US to the prime minister of our country, everyone's video audio is surfaced, which actually they have not talked about. So this is one thing. Second thing, false videos are created for the war, and false narration of the war is created, and it is going to affect not only people's perspective, then security of the nation also is getting hurt.
And same professor has asked, what is wave fake?
Sorry?
Wave fake.
Wave.
WAVE. Wave fake.
I'm sorry, I don't have any information about it.
Okay.
Maybe I will try to get this later on.
And one more question from Om Subrabha Saha. What is the positive side of this technology?
What is the
Positive side of this
positive
technology?
sides? Yes. So actually there are many positive aspect of the technology. As I told you, most important if you think about is medical science. So the surgeons, they have to look into various minute details of different surgery, right? And they have to train themselves, they have to understand it, how to cut, how to stitch, how to do everything. So how they learn? They learn by attending the sessions. So some senior is doing surgery, and they used to stand and try to understand it. But that is a limited exposure, because when you are in the class, that when you are in the lab, it means their degree time. They get into it and all that. So of course we have lives. I mean, nothing can replace the live learning, but this kind of video may help them to visualize what they are reading. So this can be used for educating them. Similarly, gaming. You all are, and kids are, and as well as adults are very much involved in gaming. So we can have some well visualization gaming. For example, if we have good visualization of satellites or different aspect of it. So for kids, you can create some educational videos or games using this kind of technology, because we have lots of samples of images from the space. So you can create that in terms of game, in terms of learning, etc. So these are the positive aspects.
Okay, ma'am, that's all questions in the chat window. So I
Okay,
think
ma'am.
we have come to the end of the session. Really, as many have told in YouTube chat window also, this is very informative and very useful session also. And it has paved the way for very new projects. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much
ma'am.
for giving your valuable time for us, ma'am. And I extend my heartiest thanks on behalf of Rajlakshmi Institute of Technology to all the participants from various colleges. So though we posted the link only yesterday, I think yesterday only we posted that poster in through in Instagram and through some friends circle, really, I should say. So through our friends, we posted in so many things, but very good response within one day itself. And a lot of people have joined and they all have benefited by this session, definitely. And though we had the initial plan of having this webinar for our computer science and engineering students alone, suddenly we thought, why don't we have it as a national webinar? And we also asked you, and really from Orissa, Maharashtra, Calcutta, from many different states of India, many participants, many professors have joined. So yeah, heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you who have joined this session. And it's a very good beginning for our WIE day celebrations on this day. So thank you so much. And for all the participants, the feedback link will be posted in the WhatsApp group. I hope you all must have joined that WhatsApp group. In that group, we'll be posting the feedback link today very soon. And by end of this day or by tomorrow, you'll be getting the certificates. E-certificates will be issued to all. Just give us a time, either by today or tomorrow. Definitely, you'll be getting the certificates. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Again, hearty thanks on behalf of our management, my department, and by our WIE, I mean IEEE student branch of RIT. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.